Hi vlog. Oh my god, I don't even know how long it's been since I've posted on YouTube. I literally feel like the intros to the Kardashians a few seasons ago when they're like, I don't even remember where we left off. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know if I ever would come back to YouTube or not, but I've really been wanting to pick up the camera again recently, so I decided this would maybe be the perfect time to kind of jump into Vlogmas. I'm definitely not gonna be doing daily vlogs, but I thought that it could kind of be fun to do weekly. A lot has changed since the last time we spoke. I have a boyfriend, I moved into a house, which he is actually about to move in with me, which is so crazy. I'm not really doing clients as much anymore. I'm kind of doing content creation full time. I have a dog now. This is Olive, and she is the sweetest girl in the entire world. Clearly, she's a star. You do. So many updates. I honestly feel like we should do an updated Q&A or something like that because I feel like we have a lot to catch up on, especially if you don't follow me on my other social media platforms, which, hello, if you aren't, make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Alexis Oakley and TikTok, Alexis Oakley with 2 Y's. I post pretty much every aspect of my life on TikTok, daily vlogs, get ready with me, lifestyle content, literally you name it. I am definitely an oversharer on there, but I really love YouTube. I don't really watch a ton of TV. I do recently just because my boyfriend loves watching shows and movies at night, so we watch a lot of things together, but when I'm on my own, I literally just watch YouTube. I love watching the girlies. I love watching vlogs, shopping videos, cooking videos, things like that. Those are definitely my favorite. I've really been in my cooking era recently. Last time when I was vlogging, I literally Postmates every single meal every single day. It was a really bad habit, and I have been in my Martha era recently. I love cooking. I definitely think having a boyfriend made me really fall in love with it because it's so much more fun cooking for someone than just cooking alone. I've lived alone pretty much the entire time that I've lived in LA, so it's just so different living with someone or just like coexisting with someone and starting a life with someone and being able to cook for them. It's really fun. I am not feeling so great today. My family just came in town for Thanksgiving and I'm just feeling a little sick now and under the weather, which really sucks, but it's day 1 of Vlogmas, so I thought I had to come on here and make an intro. I had to start filming. If I'm gonna do it, today's the day. But it's a really chill day. I decided to do my makeup just to give me something to do and get up out of bed. I showered and changed into fresh pajamas this morning, but then once I decided I was gonna film and glam and everything like that, I changed into some sweats. Tarte actually sent me these Mad Happy sweats for my birthday. They're so cute. This is the first time I'm wearing them though. Dallas is gone. He's getting a tattoo. Me and the girls are just chilling. Little Olive is like my little shadow. She just follows me everywhere I go and falls asleep next to me. We just moved Dallas's cats into my house yesterday though. Do you guys want to come and meet them? I've been doing tons of research on the proper way to introduce adult cats because apparently if you go about it the wrong way, they will literally hate each other for life. And of course, we don't want that happening. One of the most important steps from day 1 is to keep them in a completely separate room. You don't even want them to see each other because they're gonna pick up on each other's scent. They're definitely gonna know another cat's in the house. So the boys are staying in the glam room for about a week. They're a little scared, so they've been hiding in the closet. This is Alvin. Aw, sweet boy. Dallas actually has 2 cats, Alvin and Cricket. Cricket has been hiding down here, but I'm not sure where he is right now. Oh, are you a sleepy boy? Oh, there he is. Oh. He's sleeping in his little bed. How cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Hi, Cricky. Hi, boys. We officially have 4 animals living under this roof. We are a family of 6, including me and Dallas, which is absolutely insane. Bae does not like other cats, so I really want to make sure that we're following all of the proper steps and everything for the introduction because I know she's not going to be happy and I'm not going to be able to live with myself if she's walking around hissing and pissed off every single day for the rest of her life. His cats are really sweet, so I have really high hopes. Cricket is actually getting fixed tomorrow. I feel so bad for him, but we think that that'll kind of like level out the playing field and everything a little bit more. He's definitely a mama's boy. He loves me more than Alvin. Alvin doesn't like me too much, but we're working on it. I'm definitely trying. Bitch, I'm a mother. These closets are so messy. It's honestly so embarrassing that I'm even showing you guys this right now. Olive decided that she wanted to come in as well. She loves her little kitty friends so much. Are you so happy? Look at how cute Cricket's being right now. I can't. I'm literally just laying in Olive's bed right now and here hanging out with them. It's a big, exciting day for Cricket today. Cricket's getting fixed this morning, and it's 8 in the morning. How do you feel? Are you camera shy? You keep popping your head back down when I pull it out.
Cricket charges.
Put your head back out. Come here.
Cricket hates OnlyFans kids. Good job, Cookie.
Oh my god, he literally sounds like a horror movie cat. I can't.
Cookie.
Your meow is wild. Me and the girlies just got in bed. I'm not sure why, but today honestly felt like the longest day ever. But I'm still getting over being sick just a little bit, so I'm just feeling a little bit run down. I'm not kidding. I literally got in bed at like 6 p.m. Dallas out there playing his video games, and me and the girlies are just rotting in bed. I did my skincare already. I'm having my TikTok time, and we are just having a great little night. Probably about to watch a Christmas movie. My perfect little girly. I really do believe that I have the best dog in the entire world. You can't convince me otherwise. Are you so perfect? Look at that face. Do you guys want to see her little underbite? I want to see her little teeth. Oh, look at that little underbite. It's so cute. Her favorite thing to chew on is her toes. My girl has a foot fetish. For her own feet, no one else's. Oh, my squishy, squishy, squishy. I've started a really bad habit since getting a dog of grinding my teeth every time I squish her paws. I'm like, does anyone else do that or just me? Oh, it's so squishy. I literally can't. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Today's gonna be a major work from home day. I just have a ton of content that I need to film and edit. So Olive is gonna go to daycare just so that she's out of our hair. She loves daycare so much. She gets to get all of her energy out and play with other dogs. She goes there like once or twice a week, and a lot of the same dogs go there as well. So she gets to see all of her friends. It's honestly really cute. She's eating her breakfast right now, and then I'm gonna take her to school. Are you so excited to see your friends? Are you so excited to see your friends? Go eat your breakfast and we'll go to school. Go finish your food. I just made my morning coffee. I recently got the Jura and I'm obsessed with it. It makes the best espresso shots literally ever, and it's so easy. It's fully automatic, so you don't have to clean it or anything. I used to have a Breville, and this makes the process like 10 out of 10, seriously. Dallas is sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. I'm a morning person. He's not at all. I'm taking Olive to daycare right now, and she's so excited. She loves going there so much. Do you love going to school? Are you so excited to see your friends? I just got back from dropping Olive off. We're in the glam room with the boys right now. I'm gonna do my makeup and film a video. I'm not exactly sure what I want to film yet today, but I know I want to do my makeup for something. I'm just starting off by using some moisturizer. This is the Tatcha Dewy Cream. It's one of my favorite moisturizers of all time. It's so good. Tatcha truly can do no wrong when it comes to skincare. I'm pale right now. I don't have a spray tan, which I absolutely hate, but we're gonna do some pale girl makeup. This is not the winter arc that I anticipated, but it's fine. I feel like tonight I might try and have Dallas spray tan me if I can get this one off enough. I have a lot around like my armpits and stomach and stuff like that, so I really need to scrub later. But I did just buy all of the things that we need to do an at-home spray tan. We'll just see if he can do it correctly or not. I feel like I believe in his skill. Honestly, he's like very OCD and very much a perfectionist when it comes to things like that, so I feel like he would kind of slay it. We'll see. Cricket is healing really well from his surgery. He's just laying over there. We brought in a piece of the couch so that he could be a little bit more comfortable. And then Alvin's over here right now, which is where Olive normally lays when I film. Do you smell your sissy on me? Normally, I absolutely despise myself without a tan. I hate the way my makeup looks. I hate the way my skin looks. I feel like my acne is more prominent. Literally all of it is just ick. But I don't absolutely hate the makeup right now. It's not terrible. What do you guys think? I can't decide if this is something that I would ever get used to or not, but it's honestly not as bad as I was anticipating. Oh my god, look at Alvin right now. The boys are still living in the glam room. They're doing really well. He also is trying to get into the closet. I think I'm gonna go out there, make some breakfast, then I have to hop on a Zoom call here in a little bit. Also, I have to show you guys my outfit. It's this little sweater set from the brand Elwood. I never heard of it until like 2 weeks ago. I keep seeing so many ads for it, and I really like it. I got this at Nordstrom the other day. It's super cute, but I will say it's definitely not the most comfortable material, but I could tell that from touching it. They also had it in blue and brown. I really wanted to get the brown, but they didn't have it in my size, so I ended up getting this one, and I'm so scared I'm gonna get makeup all over it because I literally get orange spray tan and makeup on everything that I touch. But I've been wearing it for a few hours now, and so far we're in the clear, so hopefully it stays that way. I decided to bust out the actual camera, and oh my god, this is making everything feel so real. This is really exciting to be back on YouTube. I love it. I'm about to make Dallas and I lunch. He's going to the studio to work here in a little bit, so I'm just gonna make chicken parmesan and some pasta. I think my favorite thing so far about living with Dallas is just cooking for him all the time. Obviously, I got to do this before we lived together, but it's so different. It's so much more exciting living together, and I love it so much. I'm gonna cut up some fresh mozzarella to put on here. I actually got this for Thanksgiving and didn't end up using it, so it worked out perfectly. I do wish I had fresh basil though. I feel like That would make this so much better, but I don't think I have any. I'll double check though. I'm actually hand breading the chicken, which I normally wouldn't go all out for a lunch dish like this. Normally this would just be like a dinner time thing, but I don't really have anything else to do right now. I'm gonna do my filming when he leaves to go to work, so I figured I might as well be useful right now. These are pretty thick chicken breasts, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them in half. I always get scared to do this because I'm so scared I'm gonna cut my fingers off. I'm gonna go ahead and use my little mallet and smash these up so we can get them nice and thin so that they cook really even. Then I'm just gonna season the chicken with some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Then I'm actually just gonna crack my egg directly into the bowl just so that I have less dishes to do. I'm gonna get some breadcrumbs and just put them in this dish so that we can bread our chicken. We're gonna just coat our chicken breast with the breadcrumbs. And I kind of like to press it in with my knuckles so that it gets nice and covered. Then we'll just place this off to the side for a second. I feel like Italian food's definitely one of my favorite things to cook. Anytime we go out to eat, it's usually to an Italian restaurant, so it just kind of makes sense. I also just got this Italian cookbook recently, and it has some really good recipes I've been making recently. I think my favorite thing probably from it is potato gratin with an Italian pizza crust. It's insane. Oh my god, wait, that actually reminds me, my Martha Stewart cookbook was supposed to arrive yesterday. I don't think it did. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our pasta into the water. I've really been loving the cavatappi. I think that's how you pronounce this type of noodle. I did it with Chinese mac and cheese, and it's really good. Honestly, I'm just gonna make the entire thing because I love making butter noodles throughout the week. I'll use the leftover. Now for our chicken cutlet, we're just gonna put some olive oil in the pan. Okay, now let's go ahead and place our chicken on here. I just decided to do the carbone vodka sauce today so that it's a little bit easier, but I'm gonna add just a little bit of butter in here too because I feel like it just makes it a little bit heavier and good. And then for my pasta, I'm doing butter noodles. Then we're gonna grate some fresh parm into the pasta as well. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Okay, we have a little bit of a cat update. Today is the day where we are finally gonna do the scent swapping. So I'm about to go get a little towel or something and rub it all over Bay and then bring it in to let the boys sniff on it and vice versa. Look how cute she looks right now. You are such a beautiful baby, Bay. I love you. You just stay there and look beautiful for the camera for 1 second, okay, girl? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess she's picking it. Oh, she's getting so mad sniffing the blanket right now. This is honestly so sad. But it is what's supposed to happen, so it does make sense. Don't piss her off.
Get this on her more, because this has a scent.
Bay is not happy smelling them. I just did my best to rub this shirt all over her so that now the boys can come smell it and we'll see how they react. You smell? Unfazed. They don't care at all. I knew that she was gonna be the problem child in all of this though. Do you guys want to see the cutest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life? Look at my children over here just being so perfect. Are you kidding me? You are such a good girl, Olive. Yes, you are. You are just the best little baby taking care of your little cricket boy. That's so nice of you. And then Alvin's up there sleeping in the shelves. How cute. She is the best girly in the entire world. I stand by what I said. Dallas just left for work, so I came into the glam room to film, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what I want to film. I'm still pale. Clearly, we didn't end up doing the spray tan last night like we had planned to. Maybe we will tonight. And I was thinking that I would film a TikTok. I just don't know what. I did my pale girl makeup routine yesterday. Maybe I'll just film like a random get ready with me or something and then go and run errands. Honestly, it sounds kind of fun to go to Home Goods. It's honestly been so long since I touched this camera. I don't even remember how to fix the settings or anything. I feel like it's really dark, but I don't know what to do about that, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with it until the next video when I kind of get it together a little bit more, I guess. So I was kind of thinking, since it's been so long since I posted on YouTube, and I feel like a lot of you guys are honestly probably so confused what's happening in my life, we could do a little bit of a Q&A update situation. I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram the other day, and you guys honestly asked quite a bit. I feel like one of the #1 questions that I was starting to get asked was how Dallas and I met. We met like a year and a half ago at the Victorian, which is like a bar club type of situation here in LA. It's honestly a really scary place. Every single time I tell someone that we met at the Victorian that lives in LA, they're like, what? I think you're like the only person that's like actually found love at the Victorian. It's definitely not where you go to find love. It's where you go to find other things. So I got really lucky, but I definitely think that I'm like 1 in 100 there. And I honestly think that I manifested him. It's really crazy. I was going out pretty much every weekend that summer just trying to find a boyfriend, and that day specifically I had made a get ready with me on TikTok titled "Get Ready With Me to Go and Find a Boyfriend." And it was obviously kind of like a silly video. I wasn't taking it super seriously, even though that was definitely the goal because I really wanted to get into a relationship. But at that point I had never been in a relationship. This is actually my my first ever boyfriend, which is so crazy at the age of 26. But that's fine. I honestly think that he came at the most perfect time. We introduced ourselves, but honestly, I thought he was so cute that I was so scared to talk to him. I'm really shy, especially when I think that someone's really cute or anything like that. And so we said hi, introduced ourselves. I didn't even remember his name. He offered to buy me a shot. I'm pretty sure I said no. And then that was kind of that. But the entire time we were there, I was whispering to my friends, I'm like, oh my God, he's so cute. And they're like, oh, you should go for it. Like, talk to him. I'm like, no, I literally can't. We left. Me and my friends went to a different bar, and the entire day I was like, oh my God, I really regret not talking to him. Why did I not? Literally all I've been saying is how badly I want a boyfriend, and then I like see one guy that I'm actually like into, and I can't even muster up the courage to say anything other than my name. I was so bummed, couldn't stop thinking about it all day long. And then that day, or like a few days later, he followed me on Instagram. I obviously followed him back. Then he DM'd me on Instagram, and I was so excited, literally sent a screenshot of it to every single person in my contacts. We started DMing for a few weeks because I was out of town for probably like 3 weeks straight. I had went to Missouri for a week, then I went straight from Missouri to Italy for about 2 weeks for work. So we were DMing the entire trip, moved on to texting. And then we went on our first date, I think like 2 days after I had gotten back home. He came to pick me up, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost canceled before the date because I was so nervous. Like, I'm telling you, I do not go on dates whatsoever. So I was so scared. None of my friends would let me cancel, thank God. And the second he came and picked me up, I immediately felt so comfortable. It felt like we'd been best friends my entire life. There wasn't any awkwardness or anything like that whatsoever. It just felt really good. Then while we were on our first date, he was like, what are you doing tomorrow? Want to hang out again? And so we went on our second date the next day and just continued to hang out. And I will say with him, even though we started hanging out a lot right off the bat, it was definitely like a slow burn type of feeling for me. I knew I really enjoyed hanging out with him and wanted to spend time with him, but I didn't know if I liked him in a romantic way or not. Where normally when I go on a first date, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love, we're getting married, and I'm like imagining their last name with my name and things like that. And with him, I just didn't really do that. I didn't become crazy, if that makes sense. He never played games with me. He was constantly texting me back, asking me on dates. Like, there was nothing weird about it. And that was just the first time in my life that I didn't feel like a guy was making me crazy, and it felt really good. And looking back, I just think that that's a really good sign and something that I should have been looking for in some of my previous situationships. But it's also really crazy because I remember when we first started talking, I was talking to my friends about him, and I'm like, I'm so confused. He's not making me go crazy. Like, I feel so normal. This is weird. Like, this is so boring. Do I even like him because of that? And I just want to say, go for the nice guy. If you guys are experiencing that and you're like, oh my God, this guy's too nice. He's constantly texting me and like double texting me if I don't respond. Girl, you're the problem. You're the problem. And I was the problem in all of my previous situationships before too. Some people were asking for some of my everyday makeup essentials. I've been obsessed with the Rare Beauty contour stick. This is definitely one of my favorites. Of course, Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This will forever be a ride or die for me. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder is so good to set the under eye. I love Patrick Ta's products. I'm actually using his bronzer right now, but I love his blushes and eyeshadow palettes. I use his blushes and shadows honestly every single day. I was actually getting clowned for a little while on TikTok because of how busted my eyeshadow palette was. I literally had like one shade left and it was so cracked and just not okay. It's so funny because I would never ever show up to a client with a palette like that, but when it comes to myself, I just do not care at all. This is a really great shade for fair skin girls though. It's in the shade She's Statuesque. It's a really nice cool tone that doesn't pull orange whatsoever, because I feel like that's definitely an issue that I have when I'm looking for a bronzer when I don't have a spray tan, but this is a really good shade. A few people were asking how I started my career, and I feel like if you've been following this channel for a while, you probably know it by now, just because that's kind of what I mainly started talking about when I started my YouTube channel initially. But for those of you guys who don't know my story, I actually moved to LA when I was 18 years old, and I went to a makeup school called Makeup Designery in Burbank, graduated from there, then moved on to assisting a bunch of celebrity makeup artists. I assisted for like years and years. It honestly taught me so much. I'm really grateful for that time. Then once I was done assisting, I went on to start doing some celebrity clients on my own, and at that time I was doing Paris Hilton, Jessica Alba, Avril Lavigne. I was doing lots of touring with musicians and artists. Then COVID happened, and during COVID I really used that time to kind of start focusing on my social media career. I started posting YouTube videos and on TikTok. During COVID, I also really focused on networking, and I gained a lot of new celebrity clients. I've had the opportunity to glam so many iconic celebrities now now, such as Kris Jenner, Demi Lovato, Kim Petras. The list honestly goes on and on and on, and I'm super, super grateful for all of those people that have trusted me to do their makeup. I have so much fun doing it, and I still do celebrities every now and then, but I'm mainly focused on content creation myself. So I do TikTok full-time, Instagram. But I feel like the majority of my content is get ready with me's or vlogs, which I really, really love. I've also been loving the cooking content recently. I can definitely give more of like an in-depth answer to that too, if you guys really want to know like the stages of each step and kind of like how I moved on to the next and fully got to where I am, because I feel like that's like a really brief Spark Notes version. Yesterday I did more of a peachy blush, but a lot of you guys were commenting saying that you wanted to see me with more of a cool tone baby pink blush with the pale skin, so that's what we're gonna do today. I wish I could get this lighting better on my camera right now. It seems so dark, but I don't know how to fix it. I might have to text Remy or Alicia later. They're always super, super helpful when it comes to YouTube questions that I have. Someone asked for some tips on growing when it comes to content creation and social media, and I feel like everyone says this, but I definitely think that consistency is key. Before I started social media full-time, I always kind of said that celebrity makeup artistry was my 9 to 5 and content creation was my 5 to 9. I acted like it was a full-time job even though I was making zero money from it. I had set days I would be posting and like a set number of videos throughout the week, a set number throughout the day, and I was super, super, super consistent with it, which I think really, really makes a difference. I honestly think my biggest advice is to treat it like a full-time job even if you're making no money, because how could you make money from it if you aren't putting in the work and the practice and showing up almost like it is a job, if that makes sense. But I will say I definitely did not start doing social media for the money or clout or anything like that. The main reason why I started was to help out other makeup artists kind of learn how to break into the industry, because when I started there was no information out there on how to become a celebrity makeup artist. Everything was super, super gate kept, and I was really, really trying to break that narrative and mold, and I feel like I did a really, really great job with it. Honestly, was one of the first ever celebrity makeup artists that were vlogging and showing the behind the scenes of what it's like to work on set and go on tour and get jobs like that. I definitely had a really, really solid niche, which I think is really, really helpful, but I think find your niche, double down, and stay consistent. Someone asked if I could be a fictional character in a movie or show, what would it be? This is honestly really, really hard, but I feel like I might have to say Blair Waldorf. I mean, number one, hello, her love interest in that show is Chuck Bass. I think that's like number one reason why I would want to be her, but also the outfits, the vibe, New York. She is just everything. I think that's one of my favorite shows of all time. I've rewatched it so many times. I just made Dallas watch it and he actually really, really liked it too. And then if I were to choose a movie, maybe How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Kate Hudson. That's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I love that she is like the rom-com queen. My brows honestly look like shit, but I don't really care today. That's so terrible. Another question that I got a lot was, when are you doing Hailey Bieber's makeup? You guys know she is my absolute dream client. I'm so obsessed with her and dying to glam her. I really hope that one day it happens, but obviously as of now there's no plans for it. You guys will definitely be the first to know whenever I do get that call, but I really, really, really hope that it happens soon because I just love her so much. Favorite current perfume, I really, really love the Margiela one, specifically By the Fireside. Me and Dallas both wear that one a lot. I also really love one by Ex Nihilo. I forget which scent it is, but it's a really, really good one. If you Google Hailey Bieber's favorite perfume, it'll definitely pop up. I saw her talk about it in a video and then I immediately had to go and buy it, and I really, really like the scent. I also got a few little olive related questions. A lot of people were asking where I got her from because she's so cute and perfect. We actually adopted her from a shelter called Wagmore. We definitely didn't really plan on getting a dog. I had talked about it for a really long time, but I knew that I wasn't ready. Then when Dallas and I started getting a little bit more serious, we kind of talked about it and decided that we were ready to get one together and share it. That same day we had that discussion, we decided that we were gonna go to a shelter just to look. We didn't have any intentions on getting a dog, but of course you don't go to an animal shelter and just look. You always leave with an animal. And on our way there, we were kind of talking, saying that maybe we would do like a dachshund, golden retriever, golden doodle, something along those lines. When they went, they actually had a litter of golden retriever puppies, so it just felt so meant to be. We picked the biggest, chunkiest girl that they had, which happened to be her, and I have absolutely no regrets. I will say the puppy blues were real. I had a really, really hard time in the beginning. I was crying almost every single day. It was just really, really hard, like learning how to take care of another animal and swap your life around for a dog, because it is very, very different than having a cat. Thank God Dallas and I were in it together. It really, really helped having another person. We both primarily work from home, so that's also really, really amazing because most of the time when I have a job, he's home and vice versa. So usually someone's with her, which is really, really nice, and I know that that's not a luxury that everyone has. I absolutely love her. She really is one of the best things that's ever happened to me, and she's honestly a really, really amazing puppy. She's had like 3 accidents her entire life. She's really, really good, was pretty easy to train. But I also feel like golden retrievers are like some of the best, easiest dogs. I always hear that. She is 10 months now, which is really, really crazy. She's growing up so much. It's also just wild seeing her little baby pictures and how tiny she was compared to how big she's getting now, but I love it. I really, really wanted a big dog. I love all of the animals, obviously, but I do have to say I really do have a soft spot for her. She is just like my little baby girl. Okay, and this is the makeup, so I guess that's all of the questions that we're gonna be answering for now. I mean, you guys, look over there at how cute they're being. Tonight is finally the night that we've all been waiting for this entire vlog now. Dallas is spray tanning me. I'm a little nervous, but I'm super excited. Like I said, I feel like he's gonna kill it. I'm gonna use a makeup wipe to take off my makeup really quick, then we're gonna get everything set up so that he can just come in and get the job done. We've got the tent set up. Now we're just gonna go ahead and put our solution in the gun. It did spill just a little bit, but I'm using the Express Tan from Dolce Glow and I sleep in this. This is truly like the best tanner ever though. We're gonna do like that much. Oh no. Oh my god, I feel like this is definitely gonna stain my hand just a little bit, but hopefully not too bad. We're putting that away so that we don't have any more spillage. I'm honestly really, really nervous because I know my TikTok comments are gonna be so bad if Dallas fucks this up. I'm choosing to believe and trust in him though. I'm also gonna give Dallas some gloves just so that he doesn't get any tanner on his hands whatsoever, because I know if he does, he will never be tanning me ever again. All right, we gotta get the hairnet on so we don't stain the hair at all. I also have these little things for my feet so that I don't get the bottom of my feet all gross and brown. They're so intrigued by all of the spray tan stuff so far. Are you gonna get a tan, Alvin? We just got done tanning. It's honestly really hard to tell if he did a good or bad job. I guess we'll tell in the morning when we rinse this off. So I'm really, really nervous. We'll see if he gets rehired or if I call my normal spray tan girly that comes over weekly back. Even if he can't do it every single week, it would be really, really nice to have him trained enough to just do like every other week or something like that. I would definitely book my normal spray tan girly for big events and red carpets, but it would be so convenient to have him do it on like a weekly regular basis when I'm just filming my normal. Oh my god. I don't know why I don't know how to take a breath while speaking. What I was saying is like it would be really, really nice to have him be able to do it just when I need like maintenance type of tans throughout the week for my normal filming content. It looks pretty even though. I went in and touched up just a little bit towards the end. I wanted to do my face and hands because I was a little scared for him too, because I always get clowned for my hands, so I wanted to be a little careful and not get them too dark, but I feel like we kind of did a good job. I'll check back with you guys in the morning. Olive, say good morning to the boys. Say good morning, Cricky. Good morning. I just showered and came into the glam room to see the boys. I'm gonna do a voiceover in here. Dallas is still sleeping and I feel like this is like the best place where I can talk louder and not have to worry about waking him up because the living room is right outside of the bedroom. Of course, Olive came in here with me because she loves her kitties so much and could not stand the thought of me coming in here without her. She really is like a little baby. She gets so sad if she's left out. She has so much FOMO, so she came in here with me. Alvin, would you like to come join us over here? Join the love fest. Come here, baby. Olive and Cricket love each other so much. She's honestly taking such good care of him and being so sweet. Hi, baby Alvin. I'm gonna sit over here in the chair and do my voiceover for a few minutes really quickly. I just got done with my voiceover. I've been trying to post my daily vlogs on TikTok around like 7 in the morning. So as soon as I wake up, that's the first thing that I do just so that I can get it posted really, really early. Oh my god, my hair literally looks like a mushroom right now. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair because I am freezing. I honestly really want to turn on the heat in the house. I'm not gonna lie, I might do that here in a minute too. But I will say the incredible thing about the bob is that it takes like 10 minutes for me to blow dry my hair. I love it. I'm a little embarrassed to admit, but I don't think I did the best job washing my hair today because it feels just a little bit greasy. I can't tell if I left a little bit of conditioner in there or what, but we're just gonna make it work anyway because I'm not washing it again after I just blow dried it. I really need to figure out how to give myself a better smooth blowout just because my hair is naturally really, really curly, and so it's really hard to get enough tension. So I'm just gonna kind of go over it with a flat iron to smooth it out just a little bit more and make it a little bit more sleek. I'm about to get some Botox. I called this morning because I realized that I was super overdue for some, and they actually had a last minute cancellation for today, so I gassed it on over here so that I could get some in. There should not be this much movement in my forehead. This is not okay. It's so cold in LA today, so I'm wearing my puffer jacket, and by so cold, I think it's like 65 degrees, maybe even a little warmer actually, but I'm freezing. Thank God I didn't have anything because this was her last day of the year taking appointments, so I got super, super lucky, which I'm really, really happy about. I just did some Botox. Then she did a little bit of filler around my lip line, not really to add any volume, just to fix some like crepiness because I had a lot of the filler dissolved not too long ago. So just kind of filling in the border a little bit to support it. And then I hate my smile lines so much. I feel like they're just really, really intense. And so we did like a teeny, tiny bit of filler to soften soften that a little bit. The appointment went really well. Then I came back home. Me and Dallas went to Sweet Butter for lunch. It's one of our favorite lunch spots, and it was so good. I don't know why Olive is such a biter when we first get home. Anytime someone walks in the door when we first see her, that's the only time she bites, but she's like such a nibbler, and I really thought that she would grow out of it as she got older, but she hasn't. It's just when she gets really excited though. I don't know why she does that, and I'm trying to get her to stop, but I don't know how. Such a big baby. I need to pack because tomorrow night Dallas and I are going to Scottsdale for one night. One of my favorite restaurants of all time, Elefante. They have a location in Santa Monica. They're about to open up one in Scottsdale. They offered to fly us out, cover all of the transportation, hotel, and everything, literally just to come to the restaurant and make a TikTok while I'm there. So of course I said yes, and it actually works out really well because Dallas's brother lives in Scottsdale, so we're gonna get to hang out with him, and him and his roommate are gonna get to come to the restaurant too. I really don't need to pack much since we're literally going for one night. We land at like 5:30 at night, so I just need an outfit to go to dinner. Then we fly out the next day at like 12:30, so I feel like we'll dress really casual. I'll probably just wear like jeans and a sweater that day. I can't imagine us getting into much, maybe shopping or lunch or something like that before we leave, but I literally just need like 2 outfits. Elefante is definitely like a cute restaurant, but it's not like super fancy by no means. I feel like I might just do like jeans and a cute sweater, or maybe like a really casual dress. I don't know why she's rubbing her face in my boots right now. Olive, what are you doing? She looks so big on camera. I feel like she doesn't look that big in real life. Also, look at my closet. Isn't it kind of everything? Oh my god, you're being crazy today. The master bedroom closet is really small. It's smaller than my apartment's closet, which says a lot. So when I moved into this house, I converted one of the bedrooms into a big closet. These are the pack system like shelves from IKEA, which I also have in the glam room for all of my shelving. And then here's just like this is just a random bookshelf I got from Target. Oh my god, you are being wild today. This is just a random bookshelf I got from Target. Then here's like a shoe rack. I'm pretty sure it's also from Target or Amazon or something like that. I honestly don't remember. I'll hang out with you in a minute. Let me pack and then we'll hang out, okay? Obviously, I want to wear something that I can get a really cute Instagram picture in. That's like always the goal. The weather looks like it'll be pretty nice when we're there too, which is good. This is this really cute little olive sweater set that I got from We Wear What. I've worn it a few times, but I haven't gotten an Instagram picture in it yet. So I feel like I might wear this with sheer tights underneath and then my Prada loafers. And then I think for the way back home, I'm just gonna bring jeans and this gray sweater from Frankie's Bikinis. Haley Bieber wore it, so I of course had to get the exact same one, and I love it so much. I might do this on the way back if we do something cute or go to lunch on Saturday, but if not, I'll probably just wear sweats. I'm running some fake errands right now, aka going to Target. I have absolutely zero business being here, but I had nothing better to do today, so here we are. I can't do my makeup today just because I got filler and Botox, so I'm kind of trying to think of something that I can do and get some content. I'm gonna get some micellar water because I've been using makeup wipes to take off my makeup, and I shouldn't keep doing that. I know it's really bad for your skin. Also, just getting a few different beauty products. I can just tell that I'm about to start my period, so I'm also gonna get some tampons while I'm here. I don't know how I feel about this sugar cookie deodorant. I had a really big thing of Advil at home, but I'm not gonna lie, after my family came, I have no clue where it went, so I don't know if everyone just took Advil the entire time that they were here or what, because I cannot find it anywhere. I'm also gonna get some of these Vapo shower things. These are really good for when you're sick, and Dallas and I keep fighting off a cold. I just got over it, and he just got it now today. I literally just got a KitchenAid mixer, but I'm so mad because they have this new cream and gold. I literally just got a mixer like 2 months ago, so I cannot. I'm not doing it. I honestly got a really good amount of things for someone who didn't need anything when coming here. All right, we've got the goods. Now let's get home. My cramps are honestly really starting to kick in, so I cannot wait to have a rot night. We just ordered John and Vinny's. If you live in LA, you would know that it's some of the best Italian food actually ever. We're in our matching PJs. Dallas is a little sicky. I am officially in my sourdough era. I just got a sourdough starter kit like a week ago, and I'm starting to make my own bread. I believe we're on day 4. It's starting to get really bubbly, but today is our biggest feeding yet, which is really exciting. Dallas keeps making fun of me, but I'm telling him he is gonna absolutely love it when he has fresh baked sourdough bread. It's day 4 of feeding, so we are gonna go ahead and add half a cup of flour. So this is supposedly where like all of the magic actually starts to happen. I'm a little nervous though because I'm going out of town for one night tomorrow, so I'm gonna miss tomorrow's feeding. I really hope that that doesn't completely mess up my sourdough. Then we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of water, and this one is like the most important to make sure that there's no flour bubbles or anything like that, so that's why I'm using this wooden spoon, because it's just the longest thing that I have, so I can really get in there. I'm honestly a really good cook, but I've heard that it's really hard to make a sourdough starter in the beginning, so I just really hope that I don't mess this up. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like this is probably one of the hardest things that I've cooked so far. All right, I think it's looking nice and good. I'm just gonna go ahead and place our lid back on and rubber band it again so that we can see all of the growth tomorrow. And that's all for the next 24 hours. I'm gonna end this vlog here, but thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a really, really long one for like the first comeback, but I feel like it just made sense, and I'm really, really excited for this new YouTube era. Again, make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram at Alexis Oakley and TikTok at Alexis Oakley with 2 Y's to keep up with everything throughout the week. See you next week.